So guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. It's the first match reaction of the season. Manchester United 0, Arsenal 1, and I still cannot believe how Manchester United have not walked away with anything from that game. Because on the day, how did we not score? How did Manchester United not put the ball in the back of the net? With how dominant we were, the chance creation, how we overpowered Arsenal, how we were just so good on the day, other than putting the ball in the back of the net. It was so frustrating. And I know you get those days where you feel it's going to be one of those days. And I was sat in Old Trafford for the first game of the season. Yeah, I went to the game. And around the 70th minute, after so many chances, after so much of the ball, so many times being dominant, I was just like, it's going to be one of those days. We're just not going to put the ball in the back of the net. I have a feeling. And it never came. The goal came so close, but it just never came. So it must have just been one of those days. But I'll tell you what, those players deserved it. Every single one of those players. I mean, a few moments in the game we were poor. I mean, a few players had some bad moments. But overall, that was so much better. And I'll tell you what, I'm very excited for this season based off this game. If that's a glimpse of what's to come, then everyone be excited, because Ruben Amorim's vision and how he wants the team to play and putting out that performance on the day, that will beat 90% of teams. I'll tell you that now. That will win you 90% of Premier League matches playing like that. The chance creation, how dominant we were. I mean, the defensive structure is brilliant. That's got to be De Ligt's best game in a Manchester United shirt. He was really good. Lenny Euro was wonderful to watch. The fullbacks driving forward were really good. If we can sort out the midfield and a goalkeeper and let it gel, we are going to be a very scary team. But it's just so refreshing to have forwards who excite you, who get you off your seat, who pick up the ball and they just drive forward. You have excitement around them, optimism. You just know they're going to do something when they pick up the ball. And Cunha and Mbeumo were absolutely brilliant. And they are going to be scary this season. They are going to score goals. I will tell you that now. Because watching them yesterday, compared to like watching Højlund, Garnacho and Rashford, it's a major difference. These are very good footballers, proven Premier League players who are going to make a difference. And those two yesterday were really good. I mean, some of the touches from Cunha yesterday, my word, were beautiful. Every time they were picking up the ball, they just had one idea: drive forward, try and create that chance. And this is what we need at Old Trafford. You know, get the fans into the game with you. And then it creates a mad atmosphere. The players get up for it. And it just will create that togetherness again, which we need back. So that was so good to see, and that's going to be exciting. Adding Sesko to the attack. I know he came on for like 20 minutes, didn't really get much service or any chances, but as soon as we get him integrated into the team, we give him time, let him gel, alongside Cunha and Mbeumo, who are going to create chances for him, who are going to put crosses in the box. Like the amount of times we were crossing the ball yesterday to Mason Mount. We needed Sesko there. We really did. So, I mean, it's going to be good. It's going to be exciting. But, yeah, the major problem, which cost us the game in the end, was the goalkeeper situation. And I'm actually a bit pissed off that we haven't gone into the season with a new keeper. We knew it was a problem. We really did. And we just haven't sorted it out. So, hopefully, Ruben Amorim now sees it as a priority. Although he has came out in the media and said, I'm happy with my keepers at the moment, the three I've got. We know he's not. We know he's not, because watching Bayern is painful. Watching Onana's painful. I would have started Tom Heaton. He done really well in pre-season. But again, weak from a corner, Bayern costing us the game. And other than that, Arsenal weren't there. They were there for the taking the whole game. And that's the most frustrating part. But the main thing is, for me, we saw an idea, we saw a vision, we saw what Ruben Amorim wants to do with this Manchester United team. And to see that is something I've just asked for. It's something I went into the game saying, give us a glimpse of what we're going to see. And I think we got more of a glimpse, because that was exciting. I mean, dominant in possession. I mean, there was a thing here I want to see. I just want to read something to you. Where was it? 1 second, guys. It's what I saw earlier on. I just want to read it to you guys. There we go. No player has completed more take-ons in the Premier League so far this season than Manchester United's Matheus Cunha. That's how exciting he was. And apparently, again, coming from a source from Manchester United, the players really feel they've made strides in this game, and that there is going to be a lot more to come from this Manchester United team. And we knew the players were excited behind the scenes from what they were doing in training, how exciting they were, the vibes around the club. They were excited, the fans were excited. But to see that as well, and see them gutted at the end, on their knees, knowing they put in a hell of a performance and couldn't put the ball in the back of the net, was so good to see, because they know they were this close. They know the game was there for the taking. And it's going to come, we're going to gel together, and the team, I mean, like Sesko needs time to gel in. I mean, those three are going to have to take a while to get together. I mean, but when they do, and we see Cunha and Bremer and Sesko playing regularly, damn, it's going to be very, very scary. But like I said earlier, there were so many positives to take out the game. And normally after a loss, you're a bit down, really. As a Manchester United fan, we're quite used to it at the moment, being quite down after a loss. I mean, the amount of times you lost last season and we didn't come out with any positives. This is a game where I shouldn't feel positives. I really shouldn't, because we should be winning this game. And I know we're Manchester United, so it's not good to look at it in that way and say, do you know what, that was really, really good and we lost the game. But we have to know where we are. And seeing that performance after last season, seeing how good we were against a very top Arsenal side, I will take that all day, because I want to see a vision. I saw that today. We saw a good performance and how dominant we were, and now we have to build on that. We have to build on that now, and that comes next week. But yeah, guys, make sure to let me know down below. But it was just so refreshing, so refreshing to have attackers in the team who are willing to just drive forward and just try and create chances for Manchester United. And we're seeing that with Mbeumo and Cunha. But like I said, also defensively, we were set up really well. It was a much improved defensive performance. There was fluidity in the attack, the link-up play all around the pitch, the ball retention, how dominant we were in possession. Like, we did everything we needed to, other than put the ball in the back of the net. And that's the most frustrating part for me. But it was just something I wanted to read to you as well. We do have some transfer news, guys, also to talk about. There's not much news in Garnacho, but Rasmus Højlund might be going to Napoli. We do know Joshua Zirkzee is planning on staying at Manchester United, which again is really good news, because I mean, him off the bench as well with Diallo. How good was Amad Diallo when he came off the bench? Really good to watch. So yeah, I'm really excited now to see Sesko start next week, because I think that's going to really excite the fans. Against Fulham, they're probably going to give us an even tougher game than Arsenal did, because I'll tell you what, I was not a fan of Arsenal last night. Gyökeres was really poor on the day. Like I said, I didn't really see much from them to suggest that they're going to be up there again this season. I know it's the first game, you have to take it with a pinch of salt. But like I said, being able to calm down and acknowledge the good things about yesterday's display is really, really good, because normally we're a bit down afterwards. The next day you're thinking, where do we go from here? But to have that positivity and optimism around the place is exactly what I need after last season. So I do think there's a lot more to come from Manchester United. But like I said, we need to invest in that keeper. We need to sort out the midfield, because Agate was really poor on the day as well. Really poor when he came on. Casemiro is just not going to cut it this season. Bruno in the 8, I don't think cuts it. I think he tries way too much in that position, because he wants to be involved more. So he's always trying to play those long balls. But when he's in that natural cam position, you see a lot more from him. So it's difficult, because you need Cunha to play there, or Mbeumo to play there when they need to, in those two positions behind the 9. So I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how we go on from this, and can we keep that standard up every single game. But yeah, give Ruben Amorim a goalkeeper, give him a midfielder, and I'll tell you that, let it gel, and we are going to be a very scary team to watch. And European football will be on the cards. We will be just fine. We just need to keep at that level and see that standard of performance every single week, because that was really, really good. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts down below. It's a loss on the opening day, But again, there's more positives than negatives. There's good vibes around the area, or around the team and around the fans, which is really, really good to see. Like, being back at Old Trafford and seeing that as well, seeing how the fans were behind the team all the way, it just seems so much better than last season already, and that's a really positive sign. But man of the match, I'm going to say De Ligt. I thought he was really good on the day. Cunha was sensational, and Buemo played really well. Dorgu had a good game. Amad Diallo, when he came on, Mount was all right in that striker position, but again, nothing to shout about, although it's probably one of his better games. But overall, I mean, there's positives, but I'm still a bit down how he didn't get anything out of the game, because you do have to win football games, and especially when you're in that position on the front foot and they're there for the taking, you just have to get over the line. But from where we were last season and how we ended compared to starting like that, we're going to be just fine. We are going to be just fine. But make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, guys. Let me know your man of the match. Mine's De Ligt. I'm positive. I said be positive this season. There's big strides to come. There's massive improvement on the cards. I think we are going to see the best of Ruben Amorim with Manchester United this year. So we move on to next week. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.